Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cover the Spread here for Wednesday, August 20th, 2025. Hey, if you're new to Cover the Spread, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here joining us on Hump Day. We'll cover 3 on the diamond for you, as we always do. So, hey, make sure you subscribe. And if you flip on that notification bell, you'll get notified when this video drops. And you get the best of the number with us. Hey, as we always do, we'll get to the cappers, see how they're rolling along here on this Wednesday, and then we'll get right to the 3 on the diamond for you. We got some day games and some night games. So I don't know what Ramon, how you doing here, buddy?
Yeah, pretty good. Just trying to pick up my share of the load here on Cover the Spread. Trying to bring some winners here this week for some Major League Baseball. Yeah, we're at the Wednesday games, so we got a little bit of mix of day games, some night games, getaways. So try to give you some winners here on Cover the Spread.
Definitely. Hey, we're going to kick you off early, and we'll get you into some night games. So, hey, got you covered all day long here on Cover the Spread today. I don't know where the hell. How you doing here, Al?
Yeah, we sure do. Normally I try to pick a game that's a bit later in the day, just to give it a little more shelf life. Make sure everyone can get a chance to watch, to see the play. But with the Wednesday's card, I gotta go with this early game. Definitely my strongest play on the card, which is a lot of interesting matchups for sure on Wednesday. Definitely going to be some great baseball to watch, some good pitching matchups, some good just team matchups too. Some teams that just match up well. So should be some fun series, some good actually pitchers duels, and looking forward to getting to my pick, as it will be kicking off pretty early on Wednesday. So hope you got your notification bells turned on for this one.
Definitely. That way you get notified when this drops, and you can be all ready to go for Wednesday's slate, which does kick off early. So let's kick it off here. We got the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Al's game, he'll get us going here on a noon Eastern game. So get us going, Al. What do you like here in this one?
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Chris Bassett getting the start for the Blue Jays against the Braxton Ashcraft here in Pittsburgh. And you could look at this pitching matchup, and yeah, Ashcraft does have the better numbers. Bassett has not been the best version of himself lately, coming in with a 5.6 almost, 5.6 ERA, 1.66 whip over his last couple of starts. He just went 5 innings in his last start, 4 2/3 in the one before that, so hasn't really been going too deep. Gave up 3 earned in both those starts. A home run in the last one, 2 home runs in the one before that. That was in LA against the Dodgers. So, yes, that's a pretty tough matchup there. But again, just not been great. Even before that, he had 1 good start, yes, against the Royals. But then you go back further. He gave up 6 in Baltimore, 4 to the Yankees. So, again, struggling a little bit here, Bassett. All that being said, he does have good numbers against this lineup. So, I expect him to bounce back a little bit here and at least get off to a good start. And I expect the Blue Jays to get their offense going. Definitely got the better of the 2 lineups here. So I think they can get to Ashcraft before they get some more work done on this Pittsburgh bullpen. I'll be taking the Blue Jays here. If you have to take the run line, go ahead. But I think we'll get a pretty good price on this pitching matchup. So I'm on the Blue Jays. You go -1/2 here.
Headed on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Blue Jays or Pittsburgh here on Wednesday?
Yeah, you got the Blue Jays are still kind of rolling. Maybe you get down the road. It feels a little bit daunting here at this point early on, but we'll see as they guide into their road trips there a little bit. But for Ashcraft, he's popped in here, made a few starts, and numbers aren't awful here. Pittsburgh plays a lot of unders at home. They're actually 20 games to the positive in unders at home this season, or overall this season. So I don't know. I think with Bassett able to corral them a little bit. You mentioned that BVP against the Pirates here. That should help Bassett with that ERA north of 4 here. And I like what I've seen so far from Ashcraft. I know we'll have to get into a little bit of Pittsburgh bullpen here for sure with probably Ramirez and, with Haney coming out. This used to be his start here right now. So right now he's probably going to be a bulk guy too in this game. Ashcraft doesn't go deep. I'm going to take the under here with the Blue Jays and Pittsburgh on Wednesday.
And for me here in this one, I think the Pirates in the first 5 here in this one. I don't like what I've seen from Bassett at all over his last few. He's struggling with the walks. 1 walk, 2 walks, 3 walks, 4 walks, and then he's giving up the long ball as well. So I like what I've seen from Braxton Ashcraft in his few starts. Small sample size in these starts. This is one of those guys that was a reliever trying to catch the bag, as they say. Reliever turning to starter. Hey, his first start was so-so. He only went 3 innings. Only gave up 3 hits in that start. Gave up 1 earned run. And you look at against the Cubs. He went 5 innings against the Cubs and only gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run in that start. And he's definitely not a walk guy. You look in his last 7 appearances, he's only got 2 walks. So I like what I've seen from Braxton Ashcraft. He's going to return to a starter. I think this is his 3rd start as a starter. So I'll take him here in the first 5. I don't want to mess with either bullpens here. The Blue Jays bullpen, Pirates bullpen. No, thank you. I'll take the Pirates first 5 here in this matchup. That wraps up the first game we got on the slate. Let's head on over to game number 2 that we got going. And we got Texas taking on the Kansas City Royals here in this one. This is a game I love. I'll get us going here in Kauffman Stadium here on Wednesday. It's going to be a hot one. Wind blowing in, though, about 5-6 miles an hour in this game. But the temperature will be up, elevated into the 85. Might cool off a little bit, down to like 81, if you could say that's cooling off. But somebody who has cooled off a little bit has been Jacob deGrom on the bump here for Texas. And look at Texas hasn't won any of his last 4 starts. Why? Because he hasn't been pitching so well. He's been giving it up, as they say. He get himself in trouble with the long ball. Hey, he's been pretty good his last couple where he hasn't given up any long balls. Goes 6 innings, gave up 3 versus the Phillies. Went 5, gave up none. Pitched well last time out against the Blue Jays. Hey, there's that Texas bullpen again, right? So DeGrom's been giving up more than his fair share. He's got the 2 ERA. And on the other side, I like Cameron here for the Royals here. Noah Cameron's, he's up and down. So he's had some good starts, and then we've seen some bright, positive things. But this team loves him. They've won, 4 of his last 5 starts. Even more than that, you can go 6 of his last 7 starts. This Kansas City Royals have give him enough run support that they've got the win, and I think that's what happens here. Even if they pull it out late versus the Texas bullpen that's starting to slide a little bit. So give me the Kansas City Royals here on Wednesday. Head on over to Al. What do you like here in this one? Kansas City or Texas here on Wednesday?
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you said. Of course, Natch just wanted to back DeGrom here just as a reflex when you see him, But you're right. He hasn't been his best here. The Royals actually do hit him a little bit, too. A couple guys hit him pretty well, actually. And Cameron's been I think, the better of the 2 options lately. So I'm with you on the Rangers here, but I'll go ahead and give a couple props. Could also, I'm sorry, on the Royals, my bad. You could also look at them first 5, but I'll be on the prop here. A couple props maybe. One guy that's hit DeGrom pretty well is Adam Frazier. He has 5 hits and 12 bats against him with 3 RBIs. Could take him to get us an RBI. And our cousin Vinny Pasquantino got 3 hits and 4 at bats with 2 doubles against him. No RBIs yet, but hey, would be a good time for him to get his first RBI off the ground. We'll take him as well.
Headed on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one, Texas or Kansas City?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about some of these up and down starts for Cameron. He usually looks pretty good, and maybe his pitch selection isn't great a lot of times, and that gets him into a little bit of trouble. But the mechanics, the form for this guy, a real gem here for Kansas City they've got in Cameron. It looks like the way he's been delivering most of the season. I mean, he's keeping this numbers very respectable here at 2.5 ERA. I think for DeGrom, coming in against this Kansas City lineup where runs are kind of harder to come by for them, I think he can have a decent start here for sure and have some of that 2 3/4 ERA form in this one. I'll take another under here for sure. But we'll see if Cameron can cool them down here with this series with Texas and with Texas coming in, because Texas does have its woes offensively on the road. So Cameron might be able to really deal, like you guys said. Give me the under with Texas and Kansas City.
Hey, that wraps up game number 2. Let's head on over to game number 3. We got on tonight's slate for you. Hey, we got the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Chicago Cubs. This is Ramon's game. He's going to get us going in the third one on the slate today. Brewers, Cubs. What do you got first, Ramon?
Oh, man, can you believe? I mean, these guys are playing a 5-game series. I think they had a doubleheader every day, it seemed like, this week. But, there's some rain going on and things like that. But, man, we talked about Mizorowski. Really, he was sent down. They said he had a little thigh injury or some kind of leg injury when maybe he had a little bit of wear and tear on his young arm, on his young, powerful arm, and they want him to be ready because this Brewers team isn't slowing down too much. They might have lost one barely at the wire to the Reds the other day, but other than that, they've won everything for the last 3 weeks. So even against Colin Ray here, I'll look for Mizorowski. If anything, his road starts have not been as strong, we know, but again, he did have basically about 2 weeks off, just a short time, came back, has dealt a little bit here now, and I think the form that they need. Look, playing this Cubs lineup, that's no joke, I know that, but man, I want to ride with this Milwaukee team right now until it fizzles out like a missile right now. I don't want to get in front. 40-10, guys, over the last 50 games heading in to the action on Tuesday. That 80% in Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to tell you guys that. I'm gonna go with Mizorowski here. Ray's always done a credible job, and in fact, it's kind of rare to see him up here at a 4 ERA. So I'm gonna take the Brewers here to do it again and toast another victory.
Hey, head on over to Al. What do you like here in this one, Milwaukee or Chicago?
I agree. I'm going to just give a different look here now. Could also look at the total, but we know how well my totals have been on the show, so I'm going to leave that one up to Rodd maybe. I'll look at or whatever pick he has for this game. Don't want to force it on him either. But I'll just look at the Brewers in the first 5 innings here. Looks like a good pitching matchup here, but Mizorowski, despite not being always we've seen him go have a couple rough starts, but he's definitely shown us a lot more good than bad. And I think he's coming off his worst start of the season, but I think he bounces back here against a team he's done well before. Small sample size, but just 3 hits and 17 at bats. And on the other side, Ray's been hit pretty well, giving up 9 hits and 20 at bats to these Brewers. So again, Ramon was mentioning how hot they are. I'm pretty sure we all know. I'm not sure if we all knew exactly that they were that hot, but yes, they've been that hot, and I'll be on the Brewers first 5 just to give a different look. I love them full game too, but I'll be on them first 5 and full game.
And for me here in this one, no, you didn't twist my arm, but I was already going to look at the total here in this one. Mother Nature looks like it's going to blow really heavily because it is Chicago. It's known as the Windy City for a reason. It's looking like we're going to see a 17-mile-an-hour wind in Chicago is slated for this one. Looking like it's blowing in as well. As you alluded to, Mizorowski, his first return start wasn't so good. It was a little bit rocky and bumpy. Well, this is second back from the little injury, and I think he pitches a gem here early. And look what Colin Ray has been doing. Don't be so hard on him. He's been pitching pretty well his last 3. He's 1-0, 2.3 ERA over his last 3 games and a 1.02 whip. So looking real good. I think he comes out and has himself a good start. Maybe the wind induces a little bit of help here as well. Those fly balls hang up a little more, and your defensive players can grab that. I think that's what we get here. Give me the under, first 5, Brewers and Cubs here on Wednesday. Hey, that wraps up the slate for Wednesday. Let us know in the comment section what you think about the 3 games we covered here today, or even let us know what your favorite play is here on the Wednesday's action. As we always do, we'll do a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at to start the day, we got the Pirates taking on the Blue Jays. This is Al's game. He says, grab the Blue Jays here in this matchup. Next game, Kansas City taking on Texas. This is the game I love. I say grab Kansas City with no Cameron on the bump over Texas. Next game we looked at, we got the Brewers taking on the Cubs. Red hot Brewers as Ramon slated. It's his game. He says, stick with the Brewers. Keep riding that train. They've been hot. I don't know, you got it. It's one of those things. You just keep riding it. They've been hot, man. Has there ever been a team that done 40-10 in a type of run, Ramon, that you can remember?
Well, I remember, Rod, in 1984, the Detroit Tigers started the season 35-5.
So that's definitely getting to those type. That's crazy type of stretch. Hitting 80%.
They won the World Series, by the way.
I won the World Series that year? No. Maybe this is the Brewers' year. Looking forward to it. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's do what we always do here, and that is cover it.